Going, brother? Hey, yeah. I got a question for you, brother. Hey, come on this side, bro. So, what's your nationality, King? What's that? Okay. So, look at your shirt, brother. Are you the same color as your shirt? So, for example, why are we called the crayon color? Cause think about it, bro. The Chinese people, they got their own language, right? The white man got his own language, right? And people got theirs, right? So what's yours? Okay. So now think about this. That's two continents, Africa and America, right? Like you never hear the white man say, "I'm German and Canadian," right? He'll be like what? Give me one.
When you say nationality, my point, you know what I'm saying? My point of view, it just mean like it don't mean necessarily where you from. It just means like, okay, I'm a black man. I can really be from Mexico. You know what I'm saying? I can be a Mexican American.
Okay. So look, the base word of nationality is nation, which means what nation of people do we come from?
So I'll be American.
Okay. So how did your ancestors get to America, bro?
They from what they say, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I can't really say I wasn't born there. But they say we came on a slave ship.
Okay. So what if we can show you this in the Bible? Like what?
Like fire horses, like a lot of things. Nephilim, the giants, multiple gods, a lot of things about it.
Okay.
So the Bible, me personally, the Bible, I think it's symbolic.
It can be.
You know what I'm saying? So how you interpret it, and me personally, I say if you read the Bible, you know, it'll help you be a better man, you know, I'm all for it. You know what I'm saying? But not, it is what it is.
So I get what you're saying, brother. But to understand this Bible.
So let me ask you what y'all nationality is sons of Yah. So Yah means God, right?
Well, that's the name of our group, brother. But our nationality we are the Israelites. We are the Hebrew Israelites. Which means the nation of people we come from spoke Hebrew and they was Israelites. You get what I'm saying? So if you ever read the Bible, the 12 tribes of Israel was God's chosen people. Now that's a high status to try to call ourselves, right? Without no proof, right? So your question should be like, how could y'all prove that we the chosen people of God? Hey, that's a great question. We're gonna jump back to the basics. 76 over here, whole 16. And we were taught God loved everybody equal, right? But when he was in slavery, did it seem like he loved everybody equal?
That's why I say
Okay. So look.
See, like I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't really have a religion.
Good. We don't need it, bro.
I don't really have a religion. You know what I'm saying? You just can't put somebody into it, right? You know what I'm saying? So me, I believe like, you know, I don't know if y'all know about Anunnaki.
We heard it all.
All of it, you know what I'm saying? So me personally, you know what I'm saying, I can see where we come from. And so like when you go back in history, when you go to Egypt, you know what I'm saying, really we come from the land of summer. You know what I'm saying? That's the first ever civilization ever. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so where you get that information at, bro?
I actually read it and I seen it, and the person that when I attained this knowledge, right, they showed facts.
Okay.
Now, true enough.
I'm gonna give you the number one problem with our people, right? And I use this analogy all the time. All right, the white man used this Bible to whip us, right? And that's kind of why you got a problem, right? So, for example, if I take my belt off and whip you with it, you're not getting mad at my belt. You get mad at me because I misused it, right? So that's what the white man did with this Bible. This Bible was written on by our people. But when he got it, he like, cause I ain't gonna lie, bro, you can use this Bible against people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can use it for bad. But we come out here to show you how to really use it and how to really read it. So 76, because we heard God love everybody equal.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse number 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself, above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
So God said the 12 tribes of Israel, which is the black Mexicans and the Native Americans, we above everybody on the face of the earth. That sounds weird, don't it? It do, because the world teaches, hey, everybody equal. God loves everybody, right? That was the pastor say, right? So, let's see why we go through the thing we go through as a black human race.
Verse number 16. Well, verse 15. Verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken until the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe and to do all his commandments and all his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So Moses said, if y'all don't keep these commandments, remember now, we came out of Egypt, God told Moses to give the 12 tribes of Israel commandments. So he said, if you don't keep them, these curses, what we're going to read, don't be on us as a nation of people, right?
Verse 16, cursed shall thou be in the city.
Yeah, Deuteronomy 28, chapter 28, verse 15. So 16, what did it say?
Verse 16,
cursed shall thou be in the city. So he said, cursed shall thou be.
Okay, there we go. So it said, cursed shall thou be in the city. So what nation of people are cursed in every city you've been to, bro? Who came back in LA, New York, Chicago, Alabama? Okay, who cursed in the third world countries? Nobody? You sure? You sure, brother? Look, we curse no matter, I'm telling you, you can go home and research this. No matter where you go, brother, black Mexicans and Indians are the ones cursed in every city, country, state you go to. Even in Arabia, they have black people, they call them Arab now. I can't think of the Arab name, but it means slave. So no matter where we go, as a black Mexican and Indian people, we the ones putting on the project. Now, have you ever been to a project for the white people? Chinese? Arab people?
They got like, they weren't necessarily called the projects, but it's more like an American time. But maybe where they from, it's like that. Have you ever been to China?
No, I haven't. Because I know we got the internet, brother. So every time we look at the internet, you see a black person get treated bad, no matter where he go to. So where is they promoting the good stuff at then? You know the only reason another nation love us or look at us like they like us is for sex, or for to steal our ideas, or the way we dress, or the way we play ball to entertain them.
Yeah, we definitely entertain them.
That's it. So what we're saying is, curse shall you be in the city, and you say only in America we curse in the city. Let's see this.
And cursed shall thou be in the field.
What about the sugarcane field, the cotton field, the rice field, even the wheat field? First five, last high, ain't we? Alright, go to 17.
So let me ask you this. So you think in Africa, black folks curse?
Alright, now this one we gotta delete right here. The black thing. Think about it. All skin folk ain't kinfolk.
Well, in Africa, do you think Hebrews curse?
Yes.
In certain cities?
Like, think about it, bro. What we coming out here to say is everybody who black, not black. Like, for example, an Arab person who owns a gas station, right? He can be blacker than me and you, but is he gonna say, I'm a black Arab? We the only people, so they know the difference between a black African and a dark-skinned Arab. It's like from the beginning, all nations was dark-skinned, except the white man. The Arab people was dark, the Chinese people were dark, everybody was dark. But they know the difference between a Negro and them. You see what I'm saying? So that's why we said it was a guarantee that no matter where you go, black Mexicans and Indians are cursed. Like no matter where you go to. So 17.
Verse 17. Cursed shall thy basket and thy store.
So where are our stores and stuff at, bro? Because Moses, our basket and our store will be cursed. My mama got it. But if she don't pay taxes, who take it? Right? Who gonna take it though? Exactly. You gotta put it on.
It's in the book of 2 Peter, chapter 1, verse number 20. Knowing this first, that no prophecy.
Hold on. He said, know this first before you read this Bible.
Knowing this first, that no prophecy of the scripture is to any private interpretation.
So it's meaning, if you do real scholarship on the, like for example, all of us got together and studied the Bible to see what the words mean, right? We didn't come up with nothing different. You see what I'm saying? So all of the church and the pastors and the people who don't study say, oh, this is how you read it. Like for example, if you say don't eat pork, I can't say, oh, we just talking about don't put hot sauce on it. You see what I'm saying? So there's no private interpretation on the Bible. Because if you rightly study and divide the word, you're going to come up with the same thing we get. You see what I'm saying? So right now we read the curses. Verse 32.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
So who did that happen to? Sons and daughters were given into another people. Slavery, right? Like they would take your son, put him on the Oscar block, now you're in Kentucky, you in Alabama, right? Don't we got a white man last name?
And thy eyes shall look and fail and longing for them all the day long. And there shall be no might in thy hand.
Oh, he said your children was going to be taken and there shouldn't be no might in your hand. Alright, but that's verse 32. Let's go to verse 30. Verse 43.
The stranger.
Now, a stranger is somebody who's not an Israelite, brother. Like the East Indian, the Arab, the African people like you keep talking about. Right?
The stranger that is within thee shall get up above thee very high, and that shall come down very low.
So the Arab man, the East Indian, the Chinese, the white man, all these people that came up very high, and we done came down very low, right?
44. Thou shalt lend to thee, and thou shalt not lend to him. Thou shalt be the head, and thou shalt be the tail.
So all these nations gonna lend to us, but we ain't gonna be able to lend to them. They gonna be the head, we the tail. So what come out by the animal tail, brother? Shit, right? We left the shit in the stick of it, of everything. Like think about it, in Talladega, toenail, they lending us cigarettes. Cigarette packs, bill to the first of the month, right? But we ain't got nothing to learn to do, do we? We gotta go to every nation around this world to get something that we want. You agree with that, brother?
Let's go to the heart of it. Verse 68.
Go 54.
Verse 54. And that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
Moses said, y'all see how y'all in unity today? But if y'all don't keep God's commandments, y'all gonna have an evil eye towards your brother. So who got a famous saying around the world? Stop the black on black crime. Right? Like, ain't we killing each other for red and blue? 46th Street, 47th Street, right? Alright.
And toward his wife of his bosom.
So ain't we the only race who rap about, I put my thumb in a butt, I dog her well? Right? Can you name another nation who rap about their own women? We the only people who have an evil eye towards our women. Black Mexicans and Indians. Do you think of a song a white boy make to grind his women? Dang. So, here goes a great question. Was your father in your life? Yeah, but I want your spirit to bear witness.
No.
And toward the remnant of his children, which he shall lead.
What his father gonna do?
he shall lead.
My father what?
He shall lead.
So none of his brothers grew up with a father in our home. Like, as a curse on the Israelites, it was a curse that we were going to be evil against our women, and our fathers were going to be evil on the women and lead their children. But can't you name a lot of people who fit that, brother? So the question is, we reading curses on the Israelites, but right now they fit you. They fit me. Why we never taught that? See what I'm saying? Alright, I want to jump back to 47.
Verse 47, because thou hast served not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart for the abundance of all things. Verse 48, therefore shalt thou serve thy enemy.
Serve who?
Serve thy enemy.
So God says, you don't want to serve me and be happy. Now think about it. Like I said, we just came out of Egypt. He gave us the commandments, and would you be happy to keep the commandments if you were just saved from slavery? You would, wouldn't you? But God says, since you don't want to be happy and keep the commandments, you're going to do that.
Serve thy enemy, which the Lord shall send against thee.
Who sent the white man?
Since the Lord shall send against thee.
Who sent the Arab man?
Since the Lord sent against thee.
Who sent the Chinese man?
Since the Lord, which the Lord sent against thee.
One more time. Who sent the African people?
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
So the Lord sent all these nations against his people, brother. That makes sense. Like, that's the reason they can come and open up businesses, but we can't. Alright, so he sent them against us, correct?
In hunger.
So when you're hungry, who you get your food from?
In thirst.
Something to drink.
In nakedness.
The cool shirt.
In want of all things.
They want of all things, brother. You want a job, want to get out of jail, want to go to the hospital, want to have a baby, want to get married. And you think of anything you want to have to go to your enemies for? So notice we didn't write this Bible, and we're not interpreting, we're just reading it, right, and putting it with the world today, right?
Alright.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until they have destroyed thee.
So this enemy, whoever God was talking about, shall put a yoke of iron on your neck. Who did that? And who had the yoke of iron on their neck? Until he shall what?
Destroy thee.
So he said until, which means not forever. For a short amount of time, he's going to take it off until he destroys you. So name's not on your neck, right? But guess what? You walk around calling yourself a black man. We walk around celebrating Christmas, Valentine's Day, Halloween. But on Christmas, don't you know, brother, they used to give us away for gifts. They used to hang us on the tree for ornaments. So we so destroyed, we do that willingly now. Make sense?
Verse 68, and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again.
Now, Egypt again. Now, and if the children of Israel heard this, they're like, Egypt? Hold up, we're in slavery in Egypt, right? So what's on the back of your dog? And what does America got to do with a pyramid, brother? You ever thought about that? So he said, shall bring you into Egypt again,
with ship,
so slavery again with ship.
by the way thereof I speak unto thee, thou shalt not see no more again, and thou shalt be sold unto your enemy.
What happened to the black man?
And thou shalt be sold unto your enemy.
What happened to the Mexican man?
And thou shalt be sold unto your enemy for bond men and bond women, and no man shall bind you.
So we reading about the Israelites, but somehow it keeps fitting us. Don't that ain't that kind of crazy? When we sold unto our enemies for slave men and slave women, and the word by Hebrew means redeemed, that nobody ever redeemed us out of here, we still here today, brother. So the question is now, if we are the children of Israel, we just read the curses. What can you do, or what does God want for you?